but I'm gonna play for a little bit tonight.
Alright.
How's it going, everyone?
But I'm gonna play for a little bit
Tis
tonight.
well.
Alright.
How's it going, everyone?
But I'm gonna play for a little bit
Tis
tonight.
well.
Alright.
How's it going, everyone?
I apologize anyone who watches that and gets that echo.
Echo!
Quick mic check on aerosol.
Aerosol? Is she the fucking can now? God damn.
Yeah, aerosol. I rare soul, I know.
Wait, what? I didn't even realize you were fucking talking to me.
He called you an aerosol.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I realize that now, but
I was making dumb jokes.
That's pretty funny.
don't cover up for the fact that you are illiterate.
I don't know how to spell.
That's alright. He doesn't need to know how to spell. He has armies for that.
Exactly. Wrong context entirely. Fuck you. Hang on.
He just jelly
Go ahead.
'cause he lost.
Toads. Alright, well, at least I know her mic works now, so that's good.
Are we live yet?
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, we live.
Okay. Okay. I guess
Yeah,
I
we're
have
just
to.
like-
Happy won't be joining us, so I guess everybody's here.
That's just us.
Well, don't we have double?
No, it
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
like he's planning a trip and will not be joining us, so I guess it's us, guys.
Yes.
Still a more
Alright.
legitimate excuse than Cappy's.
So you want to fill in our faithful listeners as to what's been going on?
So, where we last left off, we had ventured to a small remote village where the tavern literally had a dirt floor. Mr. Laserfingers, aka Corvus there, repaired his gear in front of everybody on a very large stage as they watched and clapped and whistled.
They don't know better. It's fine. It's okay. That's what I'm telling myself.
And then, I believe where we last left off, you took 8 hours of sleep and trusted the priest to watch you. Look what good that has done you. You wake up and he is sleeping there watching you.
Wait, so if he's sleeping and watching us, does that mean that he's sleeping with his eyes open?
Yes.
I throw up all over his eyes.
Whose eyes?
The priest. He does not wake up from your vomit.
That's okay. He doesn't need to.
Talawa, you also wake up at this time. You took a very long sleep, over 8 hours, more like 16.
I'm going to look for food.
I'm not even hungover anymore. I'm very depressed as I've probably ran out of booze.
But you're in the tavern.
That's true, but it's probably piss poor shit.
And he poured in a storm. But alright, so you go to look for food, Laura? Alright, you come down into the tavern. The tavern owner was Old Smitty, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's
If I'm not mistaken.
There's a gruff-looking gentleman downstairs, and there's no floor, it's all dirt.
Morning there, sir. I find that I have gotten more rest than I even intended, and I'm now extremely hungry. I trust you can provide.
I got food. What you
Hey,
looking for? He looks over at you, who's also addressing him, Trev. You need something
like-
too?
I'll wait till she's done.
Very well. What will it be, lass?
Do you have some breakfast special? Something with a lot of food. I'm really hungry.
Well, I got some eggs and a half of a pig left.
Perfect. I'd like a ham steak and plenty of eggs.
Alright, I'll put the order into the cook. He slaps it all down on a piece of paper and then basically slides it over a little slot that you can't really see into. Kind of like they just put a hole in this wall. And then he looks over at you, Trev. So what do you have?
I want that cat, and I point over there to the cat sitting on the bar.
He
Not
looks.
the bar, the counter.
He looks over at the cat. Sure you want him? He's a cursed cat.
Cursed cat. Well, he about to be dead cat. How much?
50 corn.
Man, I don't know if you said he's cursed. Listen, we're gonna have to do 20.
Persuasion.
Oh shit. Alright, give me a sec. Alright. Open up my character sheet. Yeah, I know, I'm slacking a little bit. It's okay.
Mine's
Persuasion.
not open either.
Oh, yeah, that works. $18.
25.
You got a deal.
Alright, you exchange coins with him. He gives you the cat.
Oh no, I want you to. Yeah, I want you to cook them. The hell you think I'm paying you for?
Fine. Let me just put in the ticket.
It's fucking dark.
Hey man, you don't live 500 years and not eat a damn cat at least once.
Twice in Trav's case.
Yeah, it's true.
You're gonna eat a cursed cat. I'm sure that's not gonna bite you in the ass.
Well, I'm actually hoping to bite it in the ass.
Alright, so he puts in the paper in that little slot I was talking about, and then picks up the cat and goes behind the door.
Oh no!
About 15 minutes later, he returns with Laura's food and Trav's food.
Yes.
He lays down
All
your
right.
food, Laura. That'll be 5 coin.
Yeah, I have 5 coins. Okay, I'll give him 5 coins.
Thanks, lassie.
Thank you. And she starts shoveling food in.
Thank you. You don't happen to have a little bit of pepper, do you?
Last of it. Here you go.
All right. And I don't suppose gravy's too far-fetched?
No gravy, just mud.
Just no. Well, we'll hold off on the mud. It's cool. I'll take the pepper and I'll start to eat the old dead cat.
Alright. What is Corvus doing while they are getting food?
Well, when we last left off, I was trying to go to bed because I just put in some time on my fucking repairs. So probably right now having like fucking night terrors or some shit.
Well, remember,
Probably
I
dreaming.
told you woke up.
Oh, I woke up?
Yeah, it's been another 8
Oh.
hours. You woke up to
Oh.
Cappy's character literally sleeping with his eyes open, watching you. And then Trav vomited
Weird.
in his eyes.
Yeah, so
That's-
now you
that's-
have Cappy character covered in, vomit.
That is okay. That's a strange sight. I'm probably waking up in a fucking cold sweat, and then doubly like taken aback by the fact that there's a person sleeping with like vomit all over the face, looking like
Oh,
that fucking the metal album.
You know exactly whose vomit it is, too. It's like,
Oh, it's not hard to guess.
yeah.
All right, so it's just kind of like taken aback by this. I hit the button to start putting on my fucking armor, and I get my clothes on, and I go head downstairs to go meet up with the rest of the group. Probably still fucking shit tired because I haven't really slept all that well.
Alright, when you get down there, Talawa is eating eggs and a ham steak, and Trav is eating some type of animal. You're having trouble.
You can't really tell what it is at this point.
But it's meat.
It is meat.
All right. I go take a seat at the table with them.
Hey, would you like some?
You know, I wouldn't turn it down. Been carrying you all around yesterday, so I'm a little tired and famished. What you got?
I chop it in half and slide it to him.
All right. I'm trying to think how paranoid my character would be about someone just handing him food.
I mean, you see me chowing it down.
You do.
Like, I guess that's true. All right, I probably wouldn't give it too much of a second thought. I just like kind of look at him and just trying to make sure that he's actually eating the food.
Dude, you see me demolishing him like, back in my day, we call this General Sal's chicken.
All right, so I go take a few bites.
I don't even say chicken, I just say General Sal's.
All right, so I go take a few bites. Huh. So weird. Yeah, this is a weird thing. What the hell is this?
General Sal's. Look, man, I just ordered it.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep eating it. I don't give a fuck at this point. I'm just fucking starved.
Okay. Right on.
Emerald comes walking down. What are you trying to perceive, Trev?
That was a shit. I meant to roll persuasion, but that's alright.
You
He said he
persuade
doesn't
me.
really care.
Yeah.
Well, not so much to persuade you, it was just like you could tell I'm holding something back. Maybe.
Honestly, if you told me it was cat, I probably wouldn't give too much of a fuck. I've been surviving out on my own in the wilderness.
That's probably true.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think anybody here would be all that shocked by it, because,
Yeah.
post-apocalyptic wasteland, you do what you gotta do.
Yeah, fair
It's
enough.
like that, or like cannibalism, which is all the rage.
Hey, man.
It is.
Could be. I wonder if I ever tried it in 500 years. I mean, the first couple years had to be pretty desperate.
I'm sure you've had some long pig.
Probably.
Anyway.
So Emerald goes and takes a seat over by Talawa.
Get off food.
It doesn't look tasty anyways.
Well, wrong.
So, Everald,
Yes.
when do you want to start moving to the next location?
I'm prepared to move whenever.
Well, I sucked down the last little bit of meat off the bone. and leave the scraps. I'm like, yeah, you can give it to the dog. I'm sure he'll enjoy it. Talking to the bartender or talking to the waiter. I'm like, well, whenever you guys are, I'll be outside. And I grab my axe and pull out a whetstone and go outside and start sharpening my axe.
All right.
Well, I haven't quite finished repairs on my gear, but it's going to take a lot more time than probably we'd have available.
I hear you're all the rage, though.
I give him a look, like, I'm still wearing the fucking helmet, but, like, you can just feel the stare. Yeah, I hear I'm scheduled for another show.
Make sure it's a paying one this time.
I just, like, put my head on my helmet and just like, yeah, I agree. Anyway.
Oh yeah, Everald, I have a little present for you.
He looks over at you curiously.
She hands you a couple small-ish pillows that are encased in very soft red fabric.
Oh, very nice. It's been a while since I've seen pillows of this quality.
Can I make a logic to figure out?
Sure. Looks like a very familiar material they're made of.
I look at my pack. It's like, hey,
Hello.
you took. We could have sold that.
I put it to good use.
Money's gonna go a lot farther than a pillow.
I don't know about that. Look how luxurious this pillow is.
Yeah, I pipe in from outside. Yeah, it can't beat a good night's rest.
I don't even know how you got this off. Whatever.
Actually, yes. Shit, I forgot your name, Trev.
Trav.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're playing yourself. Duh. Oh, Trev. Yes, I have one for you too. And she holds out another pillow.
Ooh, I pipe in, kind of forgetting that I'm holding an axe and a stone. In my hand, I kind of rush in, I kind of run in. I'm like, oh shit. I'll put this away real quick. And then I go to you and grab the pillow. And then I just bury my face in it.
I didn't overstuff it so that it can be easily squished up and put in a pack.
You, ma'am, are awesome.
Yeah, I mean, they're not very fancy. If you look, the stitch work isn't that great, but I mean, heads
You know
repair
how long
and
it's
stuff.
been since I've even had a good pillow.
They're hard to find, but not too hard to make if you know the right materials.
Oh yes. Problem is finding the materials. I wish there were still sheep around.
Well, I used a special kind of dried, almost like seaweed. I think it's kind of mutated from seaweed, but when you dry it out, it works really well as a stuffing for pillows.
Well, whatever you figured out, I'm glad you did it. And at that, he's gonna go find you said this is kind of like a diner, right?
Yeah, it's a tavern.
Okay, I'm gonna go find one of those booth type tables, an empty one, and I'm gonna go lay down on the bench.
Alright.
Not going to sleep, just gonna go lay down.
Oh, you are here, Devil. I thought you weren't going to join us.
No, I just forgot. I lost track of time.
I must have misunderstood you. Well, welcome, Devil. Hi.
Hi, Devil.
Hello.
Howdy.
So, Devil, it's been 16 hours technically now that you guys have been resting. Cappy, who was in charge of watching Kyle while he slept, fell asleep himself with his eyes open. When everybody got up, Trav vomited into his eyes, and he's still there sleeping.
Looks like the front of a metal album.
Our third metal album, Vomit Eyes.
Oh, God.
We're on a roll this week, Kyle.
I got a lot of work cut out for me, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, you got 3 metal albums.
Yeah. I'll talk to my guy. Alright.
So, Devil, as everyone has gotten up and gone down into the tavern, what are you doing?
Probably still down in the tavern, drinking.
That's like a constitution.
Alright, well, you see, Talawa handing out pillows to me and Trav made of that nice sheet that Kyle had.
And eating an impressive amount of eggs and ham steak.
Yep, and you notice Trav literally ordered the cat on the counter and they prepared it for him.
Oh my.
Hey, you eat what you can get in Wasteland.
I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back.
Fucking savage. Alright.
Alright, so what did I miss?
Nothing really. Devil was just telling us that he's been down here drinking.
Oh. Opera. Yep.
What is it? Zach Zackerman? Human? Alright.
I'm gonna call him David Letterman.
There you go. So yeah. How about we finish what we're doing here, and then we can get moving. I did pay in advance for the next week, so we can come back here if need be to go rest.
You paid for a week when we don't even know if we'll be back, and yet you're complaining to me about money.
Look,
That's true.
I felt it was an investment because we're gonna have to head back one way or another. At least if we come back.
Oh, yes, I'm sure that this tavern in the middle of a swamp might be at risk of not having rooms available because it'll be so full.
I paid $28 extra for 6 extra days. It was worth it. It was that or paying another flat 50.
Well, I guess it still beats tree fee. It's just a principle.
I kind of like just look at him and was like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah, I tilt my head at him too.
Yeah. New millennials.
Travis, the god of dead memes. Let's just make this canon now.
It's one of his social characteristics.
I'm gonna have to make it because I'm still technically a mutant. Like people should be appalled, but instead of people being appalled because we haven't been playing that, I gotta make old man jokes now.
The main problem is that you are the least mutated looking mutant of all the mutants.
Mm-hmm.
So unless you're shouting, "Hey, I'm 500 years old and human,"
You see, they probably just wouldn't believe me.
Yeah. They probably think he's just fucking senile.
At 28?
I know, right?
A little bit too much radiation got to my head.
Yeah. It's got like a rubber liver. All the fucking drinking. Gross.
Hey man, I drink and my liver just gets healthier.
It does. It's actually what's kept him alive these 500 years.
Hmm.
There really is nothing that whiskey can't cure.
I keep telling them, or was did I keep toting them? I don't know.
Cody?
I told them back in the day. What's wrong, hon?
Alright. So,
Go ahead, mine.
yeah. So, I guess for now, let's finish packing up our things and get moving.
Very bossy.
I'm not bossy, it's just I'm concerned.
Well, isn't it lucky that most of my things are my weapons and this nice pillow Talawa made me?
So why are we leaving early? I thought were gonna book you another show.
Nope. I just start walking out of the bar.
No, apparently we're hurrying now because he's done giving his shows.
I missed it, man.
You should have seen it, Mr. Laserfingers.
You don't by chance have a iPhone 5 charger, do you?
Oh. A what?
Goddamn kids.
Are you trying to charge an electric device?
That's what I said.
I could probably charge it for you.
Well, okay. Whenever we get on the road, I'll have you take a look.
All right.
All right. So, is everyone preparing to leave?
Yes, I'm packing up my pillow, strapping it to my backpack.
As long as this is giving me enough time to finish my food, then yes, I will be ready to go.
Hey, barkeep, she wants it to go.
No, I'm eating now.
You tell,
She's like a shark. You don't want to tempt it. I almost lost an arm one time.
ooh. I'm not sure what happens if I lose them.
Is that typical of her species?
I'm not sure. She is the first of hers that I've met.
I turned to Joala. Is that typical of your species?
Is it typical of yours to ask somebody else about another person rather than addressing them directly?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah, actually. I started agreeing with him.
Way back in the day, we called it the internet. Before that,
What type of net was it?
it was a wide one. One could say
That's terrible.
worldwide.
Does sound terrible. How many fish did you catch with it?
Well, not so much fish. You caught a lot of cookies, though.
I'm laughing because I have some inkling as to what he's talking about.
Those odd pastries.
Yeah, you could say something like that. It was, it was a rough time. It was a great time, but it was still a rough time. And, well, that's all there really is to say about it.
Are you sure you haven't scrambled things up a bit? That doesn't really seem to add up very well.
Well, I'm quite sure, but, it's a possibility I have been exposed to too much radiation.
So
1 second, guys.
I'm just like softly chuckling.
Well, I don't know why one would need to net pastries like those, but I'm sure the net could have been put to better use.
Or destroyed. Do you know how destructive nets can be?
You've told me many times when you've been drinking.
Well, people, they really dismiss it. But it's an important issue, and it's hard to bring up because of, who we are.
Okay. Okay.
Are you alright there? Are you having a stroke? You just keep mumbling random things.
My character is kind of like socially awkward where he isn't engaged in something specific, so yeah, he's just kind of laughing at the conversation,
He's
just
autistic.
not sure. Yeah, he's a little autistic. Just a little.
Do you think that murder of my species is funny?
I wasn't aware that that's what we were talking about,
What
but
do you think she meant by nets?
And killing my people.
I wouldn't think that the fishing industry would be that prosperous at this point of time.
Do you have no history of your people?
No, I'm fairly familiar. However, humanity wasn't very much aware of your existence until that point.
Just as you know your history, I know the history of my own people. Although nets aren't as big of an issue now, although it is starting to be an issue as people rebuild communities and try to find ways to bring in larger harvests, we do remember the destruction. We do remember everything that it meant to our people.
So basically, you're telling us that what it comes down to is your civilization comes down to a net worth.
Devil. I've missed your puns, Devil.
Alrighty. Well, amusing as this all is, I'm going to finish packing up the rest of my things. I'll reconvene back here in, say, an hour? I don't know.
I'm ready now, pretty much. But we can, if you need more time to pack up your things, I can certainly find things to do.
I guess I could finish some basic repairs on something, but otherwise, I guess I'm.
Go fix your stuff. It's fine. Just get back on stage because, like I said, they're gonna pay well for that.
God damn it! No.
Stop dawdling and arguing and get going. Time is money.
I start grumbling and I just go back to the room.
There's Cappy still sleeping with his eyes open and vomit all over them.
I guess we kind of did have to pay for a week because he is just not waking up.
No matter how many times I look at this, this is both disturbing and intriguing. Alright, I just kind of ignore him. Instead of going through with the full repairs, I'm just going to do a basic repair just so I have something.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to make a augment for my pack. It's just gonna be it's just gonna be a level 1 perception item. That's it. Because I've already put 16 hours into it, so I should be able to make a level 1 variation.
Okay. I'm gonna look over at Talawa while you are doing this. Wanna go promote the show?
Sure. We gotta wait around for him anyways. Might as well have some fun.
Everald and Talawa take to the streets to start advertising Mr. Laserfingers.
Lasers.
Laser fingers! Get your tickets here!
Come see him, you saw him last night and he was great! Roll a presence, Laura.
Fucking fail.
So people start coming in to listen, but then they start hearing some rumors from some people who are at the tavern that he's not putting on another show. And we get people to come, but they're angry with us. We have incited the rage of the town.
It is time to leave, guys.
Wait, but they followed us, right?
Yes.
Okay, I want to dash up to wherever Corvus's room, I'm assuming, is where he went.
We all had the
in
same room.
tavern. Yeah, we're all in the same room in the tavern. They only had one room.
Okay, then I'm gonna run up there. Okay, so, quick little note. We can look at this moment as a moment of disaster or a moment of opportunity. So, I'd like to turn this to a moment of opportunity. So some people might be really mad because they thought there was a show and now they think there's not a show, but we could just fix that because we'll just give them a show and we'll make money. So come downstairs and do your repairs now.
What?
Now, like right now. Come on, let's go.
I can't. Okay. No, I can't.
You already did it. Let's go. Come on. Just repeat what you did before.
Persuasion, Laura. I believe that will go against his resolve.
It will.
Is that will or is? Or
No,
that
it's
is-
resolve.
Okay.
God damn it.
What's your resolve?
Fuck.
My resolve.
No one used
My
the
res-
rain on you, bitch.
No, it's not bait, it's just
my
your simple resolve.
My resolve's dead.
Oh, yes.
So,
Fuck!
Laura, tell us about your success.
I hate you.
Oh, okay. I got really confused there for a second. I didn't think I succeeded. Okay, then, yeah, as you keep trying to, like, give out little arguments and saying that you can't do it, Talawa's literally, like, picking up your stuff, and she's like, no. Okay, we can profit off of this. You were concerned about money. We're going. Come on, let's go. And she's kind of, like, tugging you by the arm, and you find that for some reason, like, you're going along with it. You know, there's just something about her presence here. You feel like this is the right thing to do. And we're gonna go downstairs and we're gonna put on a fucking show.
Hey, hold on. Fine. You know what? Fine. I'll put on a show, but I'm not doing repairs. That is a no-no. I'll do something else.
I don't care as long as they're gonna pay money for it and stop being pissed off.
I don't think you realize how much paperwork this is going to be when I actually get back there.
I don't think you've faced an angry town mob before. Let's go.
I take her by the shoulders. I have faced more than I care to share. But fine, let's do this.
Hey,
Alright, let's go.
Hey, Finn, while she's up there convincing him to come down, I've tried to do it. I've tried to do something on a stage, being sideshow Trav.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
Well, no. Let's see. Is there like a? There's no sort of performance, is there? Presents.
That is
Yeah,
presents.
it's
Presents.
presents.
Which
Hey,
I have
I actually have a score in that.
Oh,
38.
wow.
What the fuck?
So, Sideshow Trav is actually putting on a far better show than Corvus ever did.
Yep. So,
What?
Go ahead and tell us, Trav.
all right. So, not really giving a fuck. I get up on the table, or I get up on the stage and pull up a stool and a little nice, like a little table or whatever, and I'll pull up my gun and I'll show everybody, undo it, and I'll just start field stripping it. But I'm doing it. I'm field stripping this thing quick. Just. I'm trying to remember way back in the day of my basic military training.
And they look on it with amazement at the just sheer speed that you're doing this.
Mm-hmm. And then at that point, I do it a little bit slower, but only once. Like kind of like demonstration slow, but not really, just kind of going through it, but not explaining anything. And kind of showing it to the crowd, but kind of leaving part of it a mystery so that somebody still has to figure some shit out. And then I put it back together.
No.
Still kind of slowish, and I'm like, I stand up, and said, "That's all, folks. Good night." And
Woo,
I say, "No
yeah!
curtain to drop."
Clapping, all kinds of stuff. Alright, then they start going, main act, main act, main act.
No. Yeah. I pop open and think, that was the main act. Go away.
Fuck it.
Hold on. 7.
And
Nope.
I really liked Sideshow Trav, but he's kinda mean.
Yeah, well, not as mean as I got a busted ass headache right now, and it's not. You haven't seen mean until you see me with a headache. Now go the fuck away.
So at this point, Talawa has finished dragging you out on stage.
Hey, hang on. Before I do that, I am like trying to prepare myself mentally here. So I am kicking into my bolster skill right now. Hold up.
Hey Finn, do they start leaving?
Okay, I am
they do
giving
not.
I'm giving myself advantage 2 to my presence.
Very well then. So you go out on stage and all them people go silent and then go, "The amazing Mr. Laserfingers! Woo!"
I kind of stand there awkwardly for a second, and I kind of cough. Yes. Let me amaze and astound you. Watch as I perform magical feats unseen by the unwashed masses.
Hey, do you know how to make? Yeah. I whisper from the sidelines. Hey, you know how to make a quick Tesla coil?
Yeah, but not enough time.
There's plenty of time.
No, there isn't. Okay. All right. Okay. Does anyone here have a fork that they could lend me? Just a fork.
I got one!
Alright, would you come here, sir?
He comes up on stage.
Alright, what's your name, sir?
I'm Scott!
Jim Bob.
Okay, Scott. I'm about to make you a very rich man. Watch this, watch this. Okay. Alright. You see this fork?
I'm watching.
Alright. I want you, so I'm gonna have you chant a few magic words for
Okay.
the next minute. Okay? Alright? Sacagawea. Just keep chanting with me, okay? I'm gonna chant.
Sacagawea.
I'm gonna
Go ahead.
transmutation shit. Transmutation's
You're gonna cast transmutation shit, huh?
yeah, I'm not not into actual shit.
I'm over here. I'm literally over here wondering, like, why are they chanting that Indian chick?
I don't know, I just picked that. Okay, so I turned that thing into a solid gold fork.
Should you be rolling 3d8 on that?
I have advantage 1 because of, or, oh wait, no, wait, 3d8. Yeah, I have set. I have a. Wait, 3d8, 3d8. Why do I have 3d8 here?
Yep. See, that's what I'm wondering.
What's your score?
I have attribute dice bonus because of focus. No, that. Hang on, that shouldn't work that way. What the fuck?
Subtract 5 from your score for now, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it still works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So now, okay. As the crowd's watching him just chant Sacagawea, Sacagawea, the fork, which is made out of like whatever crappy material, slowly starts to turn into solid gold.
You should have made it turn to corn.
All right. Behold! It is now a solid gold fork. I take the fork out of his hand and ting it on like some kind of solid substance, and I hand it back to him. That's for you, sir. You keep that.
Well, thank you. Roll your presents now, Kyle.
All right.
I'm over here kind of pouting to myself a little bit like,
Oh,
shit.
I got advantage. I got advantage 2. Shit, that didn't roll right.
No, it did not.
What the fuck?
I'm over here thinking to myself, shit, I could have done that. Or better. I should have thought of that first. God damn it. And I kind of storm out.
Diva
Fuck this
style.
place.
I think this is how I do it. Hang on, sorry.
That's what she said.
No, that's not how I do it. Shit.
What are you trying to do, guy?
I'm trying to give myself advantage too.
Just click the skill, and then turn advantage to 2. It will literally prompt you for everything.
It just says advantage. It doesn't go to advantage 2.
Where's your character sheet?
Sorry, guys.
Man, oh man.
Oh, default default disadvantage advantage. There you go. All right.
Why isn't it asking for the number? It should be asking for the number.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know why.
How'd you break it?
Like I break everything.
Testing one of Everald's rolls real quick to see if it's doing
Yeah,
it.
give me a second.
Yeah, when I roll Everald's, it asks me for a value.
Input value number of advantage disadvantage dice.
Yep.
I don't get that.
Are
I
you
think you broke your character sheet somehow.
What the fuck?
Because I just rolled with advantage there.
because you should get 2 windows. You get it to where you select a number of dice and then select neither advantage or disadvantage.
I don't get that.
Yeah, his doesn't go to that screen. I tried it.
Way to go.
Hang on, let me try something.
Broke the damn character sheet.
Jesus Christ, Kyle.
Oh, it only does it if you actually have a score in it. Yeah, so
Maybe you can't get advantage if you don't have a score.
no, you still get advantage. It's just the base level, so it'd be
You know, thinking about it now, he might be right. Because advantage lets you roll the other dice. It doesn't let you roll d20s.
Yep, that's right.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, fuck it. Okay, then I guess we're taking my first roll, and that's a it's a 12.
It's almost like min-maxing doesn't always work out.
Hey, so what's the crowd doing at this point?
Well, so you had a 10, right? So they start going, we want Sideshow Trav, we want Sideshow Trav, we want Sideshow Trav.
I bust in, or I come back in, I push the crowd out of the way, and I climb back up on the stage, and like, you guys want Sideshow Trav? Sideshow Trav wants you to leave. I can help out with this, but we all have to go outside right now. And I go outside.
They follow.
Alright. So, I'm going to create... how many people are here?
It's a small village. I want to say I told them, like 20 people, Kyle?
Good, perfect,
Yeah.
whatever. I summon a fucking bus. Out of nothing.
How can you summon a fucking bus?
With creation. Bitch!
What the fuck?
I grab it. No, I go and grab like an old fucking tree trunk or whatever.
Hmm.
25. On top of that, I think it's one of the feats that I have. No, not feat. Anyway, I remember I summoned a fucking car for us beforehand.
Genesis, create something from nothing. Depending
That's
on
it.
the power level of your invocation, you are able to manifest a wide array of
Four.
materials.
Yeah, creation 4. That's it.
So power level 3, because there is no one for 4, you can create permanent non-sentient matter, plants, dirt, water, vines, etc. Using this boon, you can either create enough food for one person, or 1 cubic foot of non-living matter per attribute point of the invoking attribute. The invocation time for this application is 1 hour.
By the way, I looked up the rules. I still get to roll the d20s. So it just won't give me the prompt on Roll20 for whatever reason.
But normally you don't get to roll an extra d20 for advantage.
Here, I'll link you the actual rule. I'll send it to you.
DM just ruled it, so.
I'm pretty sure I read over those with him.
Anyway. Well, while he's doing his show, I'm just gonna shirk off just because, like, I don't really want to do it anymore.
But yeah, with
Let's
a level 4 Trav, it does not look like you could do that.
Okay, well, that's fine. So what I do is I instantly summon up a. Okay, I use Nisus and I summon up a boiling pot of already made jambalaya. We're in Louisiana. It fits.
Indeed. So, Trav summons up some jambalaya.
Like, dig in, folks. With that, I'm out.
Alright.
If you don't like it, you can write down your complaints on a piece of paper. You can take that piece of paper and drop it in my complaint box, which is over there in the garbage can.
Alright, at that, I'm guessing we all leave town.
Yeah,
Yep.
Trav said, fuck this shit, I'm out.
I'm not bothered with this anymore. I want to leave.
Here's the important question. Were we able to get any money from anybody before we had to leave?
Yes, because the amazing Sideshow Trav put on such a good show. You guys have
and
made back.
fed those motherfuckers.
You guys have made back the money you've spent here so far. And are a little bit closer to one day maybe being wealthier.
Alright.
I really thought I could sit on a bus.
As I said, a moment of opportunity.
He says, just go. Yes, now.
I'm capable of walking and talking at the same time.
By the way, apparently you only get advantage of 1 max if you do that. That's why it was set up the way it was. So that is my bad.
It's interesting though, I didn't notice this rule before.
All right. So we're on our way.
Indeed. About to change map.
Yeah.
Corvus is silently wondering if anyone stabbed him over the gold fork yet.
Did you give the gold fork back?
Yeah, I gave the gold fork to that guy.
I could have just created a gold fork thinking about it.
I didn't really want to do anything, and I just figured that would be the easiest thing.
That's alright. I was kind of hoping to just avoid the whole situation to begin with.
Wait, if we can just make gold, then isn't the concept of our wealth actually kind of pointless? Because theoretically we can make as much wealth as we need.
Well, the thing is, we're not using gold. We're using bottle caps.
I'm not sure where he's.
Also, I'm pretty sure most boons have to be maintained, so at some point
No,
it's turning back.
that was a permanent transmutation. I have enough to make it. I had enough in that world to make it permanent.
So, after traveling, you arrive at more swampland.
Ugh, it's muggy as all piss in here.
Oh, it's great.
What's great about the swamps?
Yeah, man, it's home.
How
Come on.
how long have you lived here?
Uh.
Ugh. Hmm.
Judging by, the sun, the swamp, and that tree, I'd probably say a long ass time.
Okay. Anyway, where are we?
Louisiana.
I just kind of give it. I just like I actually take off my helmet for this one. I just like look at him. It's just like, really?
I
I would like-
stare.
I would like to poke his face.
Hey, don't fucking touch me!
You
I
got
fucking-
fish oil on you. No, that's healthy. You should ask her to lick her finger or something. I
put
hear
my
fish
hel-
oil is real healthy for your complexion.
Fuck off! I put my helmet back on. People are strange.
Yeah, that's right. Go back
So
into your
is it-
little hidey hole, spaceman.
So it's a guy in a weird helmet.
Your helmet, does it kind of look like an astronaut, like a spacesuit?
No. It's essentially it's like it's a helmet that covers the whole head. Except there are like large goggles with a integrated I guess you could say filtration system.
Okay, so you pretty much have a motorcycle helmet and a fucking gas mask on.
Yep.
I picture him as a Darth Vader wannabe.
There you go. If that makes it easier.
Alright. So you've arrived at the swamp. All of you can roll perception.
Good, I'm about to not see shit.
It is our
Alright, that's-
party's #1 ability, not seeing shit.
I did finish the basic repairs on my fucking my detection systems, so I have a 1.
I have a 23, or 22, excuse me. Miss Talala
Hey.
stole my thunder.
It didn't matter because I still don't see shit.
Maybe if you didn't have a helmet on your head, you could see better.
Right? God, why do you have such got some fucking binoculars in there or something? You staring too close to the sun?
Fucker.
I think city life makes you weak.
Nice.
That necromancer is not looking at anything at all.
Alright, before you stands a large group of zombies, skeletons, a necromancer, and some cultists.
Are they, playing in swamp water?
One of the cultist minions looks over. They're finally here, boss! They're finally here!
I mean, we weren't going anywhere. Well, I guess we were going that way.
The necromancer, who was completely unaware of our presence, all of a sudden looks over. So they have come. I've been waiting for you.
Oh yeah? Can I just shoot him?
Well, I mean, that is an option, Trev.
Hang on.
I'm gonna shoot him.
I am Azerdoth, Grand Necromancer. And I have come here, seeing if you will bow to my new power and help me defeat the Wraith King.
Wait.
I don't shoot him quite yet.
Aren't you subservient to him?
Only for the time being. It has allowed me to learn my art. But now I seek to control Louisiana.
So we should trust you and help you as you betray somebody.
You were already attacking the Wraith King. Word has already been heard that one of the strongholds has been defeated.
But we were not under the impression that word wouldn't spread. We were aware that, it was going to happen.
Then we have a mutual enemy. Join me. And I will make you more than mere hunters.
Nah, no, I'm good. I once had somebody tell me that. Well, here I am. I'll probably outlive you.
Then you will not join me?
No, I'll join you. I'm just not interested in seeing what you got for me. I'm just along for the ride.
It's an odd response.
You know, I know you're not going to get this as I look over towards Lockheed.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you're not going to get this, but for some reason, you remind me of somebody who wants new. I used to call him a kobold all the time. I'm going to call you kobold.
What? What's a kobold?
You do not know what a kobold is? You have not seen one of them? Ugly little things.
Yeah, they're little rat fuckers, aren't they?
Wait, can I make a logic to figure out what he's talking about?
You can make a learning to see if you know anything about monsters. No.
Fucking that once. It's like my second fucking highest stat. What the fuck? Okay. I just kind of shrug at him, was like, okay.
More importantly, can I roll a learning? Because apparently I didn't know kobolds really existed in this world.
I hate you, Trav.
Oh!
You don't know shit either. You know less than I do.
I also wrote it that way, bitch. I don't want to hear it.
So yeah, neither of you knew kobolds were real.
Nope, I just. You'll hear me making Aki, you'll hear me occasionally making a very Asian-like voice, mimicking the kobold. Like, I missed that game. Good times.
Okay.
So, it sounds like you will join me then?
I don't particularly see why we should.
Cultists are cultists, one way or another. I don't want to bother with them.
Honestly, I just don't feel like fighting right now. I mean, true, I was going to shoot him in the face a second ago. But then he actually had something constructive to say, so I decided not to shoot him in the face. I look up to the necromancer. Don't take any offense to that. Kind of old and ornery.
I just started busting out.
I'd call for a huddle. Let's have a private conversation.
I hold my finger up towards the necromancer. 1 second.
Alright,
Can I huddle
buddy,
in?
let's huddle in.
Talawa, squeeze in.
Okay. So we're really going to talk about this fucking necromancer.
Well, I think we should be in agreement of what we want to do. I don't particularly trust him, but maybe he could be useful.
I mean, I'm game with working with him until they try some funny business, and then we just shoot him in the face, teabag him a couple times.
Kind of how
Go ahead, Laura.
That's kind of how I feel about it. We know that he's most likely going to betray us at some point, but if we know it and we stay on guard, we might as well take advantage of the fact that he wants to work together for now, and then just once he decides to turn on us, we'd be done with him as we would now.
That's right. I mean, we can either take it easy in a hot and sweaty swamp, or we can work hard killing them in a hot and sweaty swamp. It's hot enough without the altercation. I'm just saying.
I have no interest in dealing with cultists. All they're going to do is wait for us to be weak or be unattentive, and they're going to kill us.
So, what you're really saying is we shouldn't be weak or unattentive.
Basically, we're wise.
I mean, if we don't deal with them now, they're just gonna summon stuff that we'll have to deal with later. Just pointing that out.
I look over to Zagus like I am in agreement. Most assuredly in agreement with it.
All we have to be is quicker and smarter than a bunch of cultists. They fell into a cult. I feel like we've really got the advantage here.
Hey, the necromancer, is he alive? Or can we tell if he's alive or not?
He does appear to be alive.
Okay. I kind of look over my shoulder at them, and then look back at them like, what we could do is we can get them really drunk. And see if the story stays the same. People open up when they're drunk.
You're gonna drink the cultist.
I'm drunk
Nice.
now. Who cares?
He does have a point, and not all of us have to actually drink. And this would give me a really good opportunity to look through all of his stuff.
I agree to it on one condition. When he's finally dead, because I will kill him later.
Yes, we already talked about the fact that we're going to kill him.
Yes. When we do that, I want his books. I want every bit of information he has on him.
He may have a copy of his books.
I
No.
look at him dead in the eyes. Or dead in the helmet, whichever he has. I'm like, you really are the kobold.
What? What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, don't worry about it. It's just me. Maybe I'll take this.
Okay, we're all in agreement about that then.
Good.
Let's go.
Hey, Mr. Necromancer, come here. Come.
He will come walking up with his 2 minions.
Is both of his minions alive, or are they zombies? Or whatever. I'm guessing that one of the skull is actually him. Can you hear me?
Satan? Is that you?
Hey, I'm Satan.
What did you ask, Trevor?
The one with the skull is him, right?
Yep.
Okay, and this guy, he's pink. Is that a zombie or is he alive too?
The 3 that are alive, come on.
Yep. So without making any sudden movements, he can clearly see my axe and my. Well, he can't see my gun really because I haven't pulled it out, and it's concealed. So I guess he could try if he really wanted to. But I reach in, I slowly kind of reach into my backpack, passively, kind of showing him what I'm doing, but not really showing him what I have. And I pull out a glass. I pull out two glass shots, and I pull out, I rummage around the bottom or whatever, and yes, here it is. And I pull out some old Captain Morgan silver laced. Old.
You haven't drank that yet?
Hey man, I've been saving it
All
for
right.
special occasions such as this. And I pour him a glass. And, I pour him some.
Roll a
Like
deception.
three. I'm not trying to deceive him.
Our overall intent is to deceive these guys.
Right.
I mean, that's y'all. I just want to drink with you guy and get some information, possibly.
What was that about DM oversight?
I'm just
Fair
saying,
enough.
someone is gonna need
You're
to roll
right.
me a deception.
I mean, I can roll the deception, but I'm not trying to trick him right now.
If someone else wants to roll it and do something tricky, that's fine. I'm just saying, overall, for this to work, someone's gonna need to roll a deception.
Cool. Either way, I pour him 3/4 of a shot because I'm kind of stingy with this, and I pour me a whole shot. And I'm like, look, this is very valuable to me. To you, it's probably worthless. Well, I guess we'll tell in a minute. And I hand it to him, and then I'm like, I put mine to my lips as I'm ready to take a shot. You know what this is, right? Booze.
A drinking to a new partnership.
And I guess now I can roll a deception.
Indeed.
This may go very bad. And I pound it down.
Ah!
Like, nope. Couldn't keep a straight face. It's good though. Try it.
So, yeah, he's like, you all are acting odd.
Hey man, are you gonna drink that?
He drinks it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, can I have that shot glass back?
He hands you your shot glass back.
Ah, thank you. And I hurry up and put my shit away. And I'll put backpack back on my back.
You, the one who's wrapped up in bandages.
Yes.
You called them all back here. Why did you call them all back here?
I simply wanted to address any of the concerns that came up among the parties so that we were all in agreement and there were no infights later on.
And what agreement did you come to? He's looking at you rather suspiciously as Trav kind of tipped him off a little bit that things are weird.
Well, obviously it's very difficult to trust people that you just randomly meet in the swamp these days. You never know what's out there. So we agreed that we would be cautious, but in the interest of bringing good to the new world, that we would extend an open mind and try an alliance with you.
Are you going to do that, Kyle? Because if so, do it and tell us how you're doing it.
All right. I will. Hang on. Let me just try to roll this first. See if it works. I'm casting bolster on her. Sweet! It fucking works. All right. So basically, I'm like moving my fingers behind my back and targeting Talawi, and I am increasing the synaptic connections in her white matter in her brain.
You could have just put your hands in your pocket, make it look like you were waking off or something.
Yeah, I'll do that, actually. Well, I don't have pockets, so I just put it behind my back.
So I'm guessing you're giving her an advantage on deception?
Yes.
Advantage 1 or 2?
That depend. I can do 2, but does she have deception?
Do you
does
have
she have?
deception as a skill, Laura?
I have 4 in deception.
Okay, so then she gets advantage 2 then.
So Laura, roll your deception with advantage 2.
Yeah.
I can understand. Don't worry though, I'll be able to help protect you in this savage time.
I'll pull out a cheaper flask and pour another drink, as well as rummage around my backpack once again for a not so cracked, but maybe cracked near the top. An old solo cup or something I found, and pour him a drink as well of the much cheaper shit. The same thing I'm drinking down.
So he drinks
I-
from the solo cup with you. He's still a little weary of you though, Trev.
Oh, he has his own. Yeah, like I give him the solo cup, but I'm drinking from the very thing I poured it, so he can clearly see, it ain't really poison.
Okay.
I was like, can I notice, do I notice him, like watching me?
Make a perception.
No fucking one.
Probably not, based on 13.
Alright, 1 sec.
Yeah, I got one of those calls, right?
You notice zombies watching you?
Like, hey man, in all fairness, I'm a strange dude.
And you notice the skeletons watching you too.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you do not notice him. He does not seem to be watching you, just his minions.
Can I make a logic?
Yes.
Yeah, this is gonna go well. Maybe.
You can logic it out.
Yeah, I'm like, hey man, if you're gonna look at me, just look at me. Don't have your two stooges do it. But in all fairness, I'm already a weird dude to begin with.
He is, but he keeps things interesting.
Laura, you can roll another deception.
She's not
Just,
really.
I mean, he does. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna argue it. Another deception.
You still have advantage too.
I was
Damn
just
thing.
going to ask.
You are firing that disadvantaged gun like nobody's business. You're gonna make me shoot this guy in the... I don't want to shoot this guy in the face.
No, but I really like your guys' current plan far better.
Alright.
But alright, so he seems a little more trusting of Trav now that Talawa has vouched for him.
Another drink, and I offer the bottle of I just brain dumped all over the place. Hooch, there we go. That's what I was looking for. I offer up the bottle of hooch.
He takes it. And pours for his minions too.
Alright, but if he pours for the skeleton, I'm like, not him. It's gonna go to waste, and that's disrespectful for the booze. You and I will have fighting words if you disrespect this booze.
He didn't pour any for the skeletons.
Okay. Well, you said his minions.
I mean the cult minions.
Okay. If he tries to hand back the bottle, I wave it and I reach in for my silver lace and I'm like, yep, now's about as good a time as any. I
Alright.
read the date.
Well, why aren't the rest of them drinking with us?
It's not really their thing. I mean, you guys want some?
I'm pregnant. I'm afraid I can't.
Deception.
Still got that advantage.
Hey man, you know those fish people. I'm just saying. She was laying all kinds of eggs.
What? Did you really just say that in front of all of them?
Hey, I'm drunk.
Oh shit!
Hold on.
Did you
hold on.
remember your advantage?
Yeah.
Wow.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Second.
She's got 3d10, yeah, she's got advantage. She just rolled shit.
Oh my.
I already have a plan for this. I do still have a plan for it.
Okay.
This guy looks human, right? Like, he might potentially take issue with the fact that I'm a merfolk.
Yeah, there is that, because he can't tell you're a merfolk right now, because technically you're
Yes.
Oh, I wouldn't have said that then.
Well, I'll let you retcon that then, Trev.
No,
That's why I was asking if you really said that, because that is something that we actually have to consider.
hang on.
Yeah, no, like
You're alive!
I totally did not think that you were disguised.
Yeah, typically, whenever we're walking around, like, out in daylight, I am very well covered so that you can't see a lot of the things that would reveal me as being merfolk.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed a couple sessions, so.
That's okay.
One day I'll make a token for it, but making her leggings alone that are wraps takes 2 hours per leg.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think the story that I've been going with is, like, that I'm a burn victim, and that's why I'm, like, all
Yep.
wrapped up. Like, if I'm in town or something and somebody starts, like, asking me about it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I guess whenever he asked if why isn't anybody else drinking, I'm like, yeah, it's not really their thing.
Yeah, and she claims to be pregnant.
Oh yeah, like oh, congratulations.
Pregnant, and you're traveling out in the wilderness like this.
Desperate times. Desperate times.
Desperate times, huh?
I mean, you're out here.
I came to talk to you. She seems
Yeah.
like she has nefarious plans.
I will point out Zach has just been quiet this entire time. Just
I mean,
not gonna-
you gotta look at it this way. From our point of view, you have nefarious plans. I mean,
Everybody looks suspicious out in the wilderness, okay? I don't think it's good for us to already be sitting here, judging and questioning each other. It doesn't bode well for an alliance. I'm not trying to do anything to you.
and to be fair, if we wanted to kind of shoot you in the face, or we would have already shot you in the face. I mean, let's be fair. If you've been watching us for a little while, you know our track record.
How long does that boost you gave me last?
I can sustain it indefinitely.
Oh, okay.
I have literally changed the structure of your brain.
Well, I wasn't exactly sure whether it was like a temporary thing or while you concentrated or how it worked.
It is a concentration. The effects on your brain will change once I'm done concentrating on it.
Gotcha.
Very well, then alliance it is. Build up enough trust, and you might even get to see our fortress.
Yeah. Where do you live, in the White House?
It's not white.
Yeah. Well, had a bunch of colors to pick from. I chose wrong. It's cool.
It's obviously black.
You should really celebrate and enjoy with him. He's great at partying, as you could probably already tell. So, enjoy your night, and we can all celebrate our newfound alliance.
This will be your last one, Laura. Deception.
I just want this dude to relax and get drunk.
Oh, fuck.
She just barely has enough to convince him.
Go team!
He looks like he finally lets his guard down. The skeletons and zombies fall to the ground.
Do you mind if I ask where you practiced your art or learned it?
The Wraith King has many schools where they teach, in his kingdom, where they teach necromancy to those who are followers.
And where do they trace their necromantic magics from?
Well, the rumor is that they found it in the swamps. Apparently, it belonged to some merfolk or something like that.
Kind of give Talala an odd look.
I will punch you in the face, Corvus. Leave me alone. That's very interesting. I haven't heard of something like that before. It would be quite interesting if I could have a look at that, if we ever find the chance to run across it.
I have them all. I have all the texts that I've been given at my fortress.
Well, I certainly have the treat to await me there. She smiles a little bit oddly.
If you don't mind, I'd also like to get a look at those.
I claim first look.
God, you people read.
Shut up!
I thought that was a forgotten art. Damn millennials.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah. Well, so is booze. Here. Come on, minions. Have some more.
And they all keep drinking with you.
Goddamn right they do.
Alright.
I gotta set my alarms. Wake up.
Everald looks over at you and whispers, "So is this some of that fish people voodoo you were telling me about?"
I swear to God that if they hear you and you ruin anything, I will rip your fangs out myself. We need to get our hands on them, yes.
I'm not too worried about it. Even so, I told you I could teach you better, Woogie Woogie.
Maybe, but it might be something that already should belong to me. So, while I would like to expand my horizons, I also want what is owed to me.
Alright, they continue drinking and getting merry with you, Trav.
Until I pass. I make sure I pass out after they do.
Okay.
Long after. And then I resume the position on Kyle or on Corvus' shoulder.
This is not your personal flophouse. I drop him on the ground.
And that's literally where I just fucking stay. Because, gentlemen, ladies, that is it for me for tonight. I have to get to bed.
Alright.
Night, Trav.
Easy.
So I stare at him as he's like passed out on the ground. I am without words.
I don't know why you let it surprise you.
How long have you known him?
The necromancer passes out, but the minions still seem to be up.
I'm gonna walk up to Corvus and lean in to whisper, "Do you have anything to make someone quite sleepy?"
Yeah.
Good, take care of things.
It's it's not as subtle as you'd like to think.
They're already half drunk. It might be fine.
Ugh. Okay.
It's either that or I'm going to hit them in the back of the head and knock them out.
Shush. All right. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to cast silence on the one here. Wait. First, okay. Hang on. I turn back to Tawala. How about you engage this one in the conversation while I take care of the other one real quick?
Give her 1 second. She was grabbing a slice of pizza.
I want pizza.
Yeah, seriously, not sharing.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were going to start talking to me. I thought you were going to execute something cool that I wasn't going to be involved in.
Well, I'm not that much of a ninja. I am a ninja, but I'm not that much. Speaking of which, I'm going to cast balls to increase my agility right now.
She still doesn't know what you said to her.
Oh, okay, so I go up to Talal and just whisper back in there. How about you engage the other one in the conversation real quick?
Okay, I can take care of that. And I'm gonna tug Everald along with me. And as I come up to the one minion that we want to distract, I'm gonna like put my arm around him, like, you know, kind of not forcefully in the sense of like aggressively, just forcefully, you know, as if I'm just being extremely like jolly and kind of just moving him along with me, and turn him a little bit away and just like, I feel like you've got interesting stories to tell. You know, Emerald and I, we love to collect people's stories as we travel along. So tell me all about you.
Everald will come up as you're grabbing onto him like that and reinforce your grab.
Okay. I am increasing my snakeness.
Everald rolled a 23 with his movement to basically, as he quickly comes up, make that turn happen that starts moving him away. And then Laura, you need to roll a persuasion. Alright, so you bolster yourself, Kyle.
Okay, I am now snaky.
Persuasion or deception?
Oh, yeah, I guess it would be deception.
You still have advantage.
Do you have the ability to hold two boons at once?
I do.
Alright, just making sure.
Mm. She did need that.
She succeeds. So yeah, we're leading the one guy off. Hey
Alright.
Devil, what are you doing during all of this?
Yes, you've been very quiet.
Oh, I've just been watching.
Karate chop! Fucking knock that guy out.
Are you fucking kidding me? I could have done that fucking shit.
Hey, I said it wasn't super subtle.
What did you use to do that? What attribute?
Agility.
So, okay, so you literally ran up and chopped his ass in the neck.
At this point, Zach is just gonna start clapping again.
So Darth Vader just karate chopped a cultist.
Yep. Hang on.
Judo chop.
It's the only thing I could do quietly.
Did you at least run up like behind him so he didn't see it coming and we could just be like, oh, you just fell and bumped your head?
Okay. Should I roll for that? Should I roll for agility?
Well, didn't you just roll your agility to do that?
Well, yeah, to incapacitate him.
Yeah, so he's incapacitated.
Yeah, I was sitting next to him, so I literally just fucking karate chopped him in the fucking like back of the head while I was sitting next to him.
Right, so he gets a resist roll unless anyone's gonna come up and try to do a finishing blow to him real quick, or whatever they're called.
Well, I didn't think we were trying to kill them.
Well, the thing is, then he gets his 3 rolls, and then he's only knocked out for a minute. So my first resist roll. My second resist roll.
Goddamn.
My third resist roll. I wake up. He hit me!
Wait, what? That quick?
No one did anything. I literally asked you guys to do stuff in between and announced each roll.
Okay. Alright, fine. Well, I knocked him out. Hold up. Oh yeah, I have that stupid fucking greatsword. I just fucking impale that thing through his throat.
Roll it.
Roll what?
Roll it. I believe you can use agility or might with a greatsword.
Alright, then I'll just
Yes,
use agility.
you can. I recently found that out as I've been using might all the time, and agility's better.
Not really. Might adds into your defense too.
Yeah, but my agility is better than my might.
Oh, your person. I thought you meant stat comparison. All right then. So I believe he gets a fortitude roll now, and if this succeeds, you auto kill him.
Remember, like 10 minutes ago, we all agreed that we weren't gonna kill them.
So yeah, go ahead and tell us about how you just killed this dude instantly.
Alright. Well, you told me to knock him out. Alright.
Knocking out is not the same as killing. What the fuck?
I figured this was the easiest
I need a
thing.
description.
Alright. So as I like fucking judo chop him in the back of the fucking head, like blacking him out for a brief second, I pull the fucking greatsword that's been hanging off my back, and I just like fucking stand above him and thrust downwards into his fucking neck, spurting blood, not making a damn sound.
Alright. What happened to my friend?
Well, we turned him away though, so wouldn't you have to do like a perception or something?
Very well.
Because I was just gonna ask if I can roll a perception to see if I notice before him and try to knock him out real quick before he realizes what happened.
So no, he's completely oblivious, and you definitely notice.
Cool. What do I roll to try to just hit the crap out of him and knock him out?
Well, that would be the incapacitation bane, which would be an agility like what Kyle just rolled.
I'm also going to hastily try to make the corpse disappear. Oh wait, no, I would need a minute. Never mind.
Indeed. So, you knock him out. Avril,
Actually,
or wait, you doing something, Devil? Go ahead.
yeah, I'm gonna walk over to the corpse and put it in a pocket dimension. Or try to, at least.
Go ahead and make your rolls while Avril brings his scythe down onto this dude that Laura knocked out.
So, we're just killing them all now?
I thought that's what you meant.
Oh, I don't.
Where are you from that knocking somebody out means to fucking stab them in the neck?
Whatever. Okay. Hold up. I got this. I'm gonna
warn you now, he's probably going to survive this.
Which one?
The one that she just knocked out.
Okay. Wait, I'm going to quickly poke the corpse
Somehow he
and
did
try
it. It's amazing. Avril rolled the shittiest of shit rolls.
And he still failed. Okay. Well, I'm going to. All right. I'm going to poke the corpse of the cultist minion and try to make myself look as closely as possible to him.
Alright, roll. This is an alteration power, right?
Yep. Sweet. I did it. Alright. So I'm just going to make myself look as closely as to him as I possibly can. Obviously, I can't make them look super specific. But I'm just gonna put the hood over my head. I'm gonna walk over to the other corpse, poke him, and I look over to Walla. You ready for a new experience?
I don't know if I like what you're about to suggest.
Okay. I'm glad you're on board. And I hit shapeshift again on her. Alright.
So
Sign
you
up.
both look like the dead cultists.
Yep. Alright. Okay. Let's get rid of the bodies. Now.
So, Devil, you mentioned pocket dimension?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that if there's no immediate danger. We can just bury him.
Oh, okay.
That's gonna.
Alright, so we're taking the time to bury them then.
Hang on. I'm gonna also loot whatever the fuck's on them, just to make sure that I have their personal effects.
I also want to look on our bodies, and I'm also thinking it might be a good idea for one of us to go hide in the swamp, so... Oh, no, because we got... Never mind. Yes, I want to look at the bodies.
Oh, shit. Hold up. No.
We definitely need to keep this one alive, because I want to get to this fortress. We can guarantee ourselves entrance if we can keep him with us.
How are we going to explain the disappearance of you and Corvus there?
We are having a passionate affair and went off to have privacy as we make crazy passionate love.
Sounds like a stretch. You'll really need to push it. You're a better liar than me.
Alright.
Aren't I transformed?
Yeah, but nonetheless, you can still give an account of like, oh yeah, they were all over each other, crap.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay. Wait. Quick question. I have some points to spend. Could I fucking put Mimic on my character to just make this a little bit easier?
The feat.
Yeah.
If you have the points, go ahead.
I will do that. Fuck yes.
Alright. So, Everald will, I suppose, start burying the bodies.
Slava looks down her pants for a brief moment and kind of shakes her head.
Yes, it's a penis. I understand it's very strange. I've had the same experience, except in the opposite realm.
You were surprised to have a penis, Corvus?
No, I was surprised to have a vagina. It felt weird. It felt like there was a void. Oh man. Just so everyone who's joining in now understands, and so there's no mixed connotations here, my character did transform himself into a female once. Okay?
Indeed. So, after a couple hours with Everald burying the bodies, the necromancer wakes up. Oh, that was a good time. So, some of you are missing. Where have they gone?
I did see those two sneaking off for a little bit of time together last night.
Yeah, they do this all the time. It makes it hard to get shit done. How do you think she got pregnant? Ah, okay then. Well, shall I take you to the fortress then? My men look like they're tired. Do you think they'll be okay on their own in the swamp though? Should we wait for them?
Sir, we don't really need them. What is it?
What do you mean we don't need them?
It's a fish.
You don't? Never mind at this point. A fish, you say? What did you find out?
Hmm. She looked a little weird. Like, kind of scaly, honestly. When we were drunk last night, her bandages fell off.
Oh, she's one of the freaks.
Yeah.
You sure you didn't have a bit too much to drink?
What are you talking about?
I didn't see any such thing.
Huh. I don't know. Maybe we've been out here too long. Anyway, Master, we should really get going.
Would like to see home.
Fine, fine. Let's go. Starts leading you through the swamp.
Technically, quietly. When we gathered their personal effects, did they have anything denoting it, like their identity or
No,
like in their spell? Not even in their spell books. I'm
they
assuming
didn't
they had
have
spell
spell
books.
books, just daggers.
Fuck. Okay. Hmm. All right. Well, I kind of whisper over to Talala. Okay, look. Just try to keep up the act. Did you manage to get any of their names?
This is
Uh,
gonna get awkward.
No, I don't think I did.
Fuck. Okay. All right. Let's just get this straight. Okay. If he tries to figure out our names, either we wait for some kind of cue to give us an idea of what he said, or we're gonna say we're lying about our names in order to avoid the wrath of the Lich King, or not the Lich King, the Wraith King. Wrong game.
Yeah, I was planning on just waiting until I had a chance to figure out what my name is. We also need to be careful because they may expect us to know where we're going once we get into the fortress. We need to at least pretend we know where we're going if we need to get somewhere or have a good excuse for asking directions.
Okay. Yeah, that works. All right. Just act natural. All right.
All right, and we're going to call it here then.
All right.
1 experience point.
Yeah. To those who joined us, thanks for watching.
Indeed. And look forward to more from the Story Speakers Guild.
We love you all, and good night.